What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 118 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, August 30th, 2022. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I am joined by my co-host, as always, Ken Pescator. How are you?
What's up, Adam? What's going on, dude?
Cards. Lots of news,
Cardboard.
Lots of Pokemon, lots of shiny cardboard has been played. Lots of exciting news.
Yeah, there's a lot to cover, man. Worlds was amazing. I watched so much.
Which is kind of wild. But on today's show, our card of the week is going to be Origin Forme Dialga V-Star, and we're going to take a look at a fun Dialga list because you can take multiple turns. It's gnarly. We're going to rip into some fresh packs and give out the codes, so stay tuned for that. Phanpy will be our featured in this week's Art of the Week.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's tiny, and it's like a little tiny elephant. Lost Origins will be here in about a week. Very excited for that. September 9th is the release day, so pre-release happens either this weekend or this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, or the weekend prior, so hopefully you were able to get to your local game shop or local card store and find some, because I've seen lots of posts in our Discord of people finding the build and battle boxes and getting some extra packs and being able to play. So one of actually my good friends, Andrew Cox, he went to a pre-release and he won the whole thing. So congrats, nice. Andrew. Worlds brought some of the most heated competition we've seen in a long time, which is awesome.
It was fun. It was really good.
McDonald's is teaming up again with the TCG for a match battle Happy Meal, and we're sure that not a single kid will get one, which is not true.
No, I
mean that in the nicest way.
No, they actually stocked pretty well. They stocked pretty well. I think they were prepared.
I honestly wouldn't know. Because I haven't gone after these.
I've got two, Adam. I've got two.
I haven't gone after these.
So I've heard. We'll talk about it in a minute, but I've heard some things like people not getting the toys, not getting, like, you know what I mean, like getting the Pikachu like Happy Meal box, and then when you go inside and it's like Space Jam, it's like no McDonald's. So yeah, there's they're still very
that's
the
one I got.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then I think on the top of the list should have been, so we're going to talk about it first just because I'm most excited about it, but there's a new TCG Advent Calendar that came out. Well, it didn't come out yet. It's due to come out on the 1st. And if you find one, I will trade you for your Delibird. And there's a Delibird keychain in it. Please, I beg every listener, I will trade for your Delibird.
Do you really think it's going to be hard to find?
Yes and no. But people will want this.
You still want all of the Delibirds from everybody.
I only want the Delibird stuff. There's like one sheet of stickers. I watched somebody open it, so
I'll trade you the guts of my entire kit just for the Delibird.
Yeah, no, honestly, I just want the Delibird holo and I just want the sticker sheet with the Delibird on it and the keychain with the Delibird on it. So 3 days out of your Advent calendar, I want.
Nice. I get it now. Makes sense.
All right, so this is coming from Pokemon.com. It says, Pokemon TCG Holiday Calendar. Launch date September 1st. Get in the holiday spirit with a Pokemon present every day. There's no better way to enjoy the season than to celebrate it daily with some of your favorite Pokemon. From fan favorites like Pikachu and Lapras to the gift-totting Delibird, you'll find a parade of Pokemon fun, booster packs, and other surprises in this holiday calendar. There's a new item to uncover each day. You'll find 8 foil promo cards, including 2 Pokemon V and 1 powerful Pokemon V Max. And Delibird. 6, it didn't say that, but 6 Sword and Shield series booster packs, 6 fun packs with more cards. These are those like kind of cheap, I don't know, like intro packs where there's just like 3 commons in it. Nothing to shake a
Is
stick
that like a
at
dollar
there.
store pack?
No, because dollar store packs, you can actually pull something. These are just like commons from the set. It's like, wow, exciting. Not. As well as a code card for Pokemon TCG Live. Set the tone for your holiday season as you continue to add new cards to your Pokemon TCG collection.
Adam, I've never seen you so like you are.
Listen, and then
I hear it in your voice.
Well, it's the holiday spirit, and we're just getting into it's August. It's August, and this So, the Pokemon TCG holiday calendar includes 8 foil promo cards with a festive stamp. And the stamp is like a snowflake, and in the middle of it is a Pokeball. But it's not a colored Pokeball. It's just all white, so it looks like a snowflake. It's just, there's a cheeky hidden Pokeball in there.
That's cool.
Nice. 2 Pokemon coins, 2 colorful sticker sheets, 1 sidekick dangler, Delibird keychain, 6 Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Series booster packs, 6 Pokemon TCG 3-card fun packs. I don't know how fun it's going to be when a kid opens up that and they're like, oh, there's no shiny things. A code card for the Pokemon TCG Live. I believe this is $49.99 is the MSRP, like the retail value.
Hashtag worth it, Adam.
Hashtag worth it. Hashtag worth it.
What if it just came with the Delibird stuff and nothing else? Hashtag worth it.
Hashtag worth it. Seriously. Listen, when they had the sitting cutie, I bought like 2 immediately. I was like, I gotta have one to like sit behind me, and I gotta have one stuffed in this plastic prison.
No, that's cool, man. I'm happy that you have something to look for, and I know this is like
and it's hard. I know we were talking about this before the show, and I'll let you speak in a second. I apologize for cutting you off, but you open up. It's legit like a it looks like one of the trainer's toolkits. But it opens up, it like folds sideways out, and then it has like this beautiful Christmas scene with Delibird on it, and it's like, I want one to just have sealed, I want one to just display that because it looks gorgeous, and then I want one to open it up to get the Delibird.
This is why there's stock problems at stores, because people buy 3 of them.
Yes, but this is Delibird. This is different. This is Delibird. I understand if everyone's going to go for the Charizard things and then there's no stock of Charizard things. That's understandable. I'm not trying to resell these Delibirds. I just want them.
Yeah, I get it.
Because it's my favorite Pokemon. And it's legit like a common card that's hollow. So, I mean, honestly. But yeah, so the Pokemon TCG Holiday Calendar will be available on September 1st, 2022 in the Pokemon Center and where Pokemon TCG products are sold. So your local card stores, hopefully, Walmart, Target, Mayer, wherever that place is. I've never been to one, but I hear they sell Pokemon
Piggly
cards.
Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
All right. I'm very excited. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
All right. So then what were you saying afterwards?
No,
you said it was
No, I said that there's actually another very interesting news item that I did not put in the show notes.
Is this the Halloween packs?
It's not the Halloween packs.
Well, there's Halloween packs too.
Jeez Louise.
And they've got Pikachu, his like the pumpkin Pikachu as its like set symbol, if you will, but like
cool.
stamped on the side of the card, and they're like packs to give out for instead of Halloween candy, you can give out Halloween packs.
Okay, I'm in.
And it's like all psychic Pokemon. So cool. Such a cool idea. I don't know if it's hashtag worth it.
Well,
because
you're giving them away.
Are you going to be able to
it...
find these? And like, is there a set? Like, is there a like?
It doesn't matter. They're for the children, cool? Adam.
No, I know, but like, how are they? It's just a weird distribution.
Give out a candy apple and a pack of Pokemon cards.
I can understand them like giving these to local card stores to give out for like Halloween. You know, anybody comes in.
No, I want
Halloween
these
costume
to give out for Halloween. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, but think about the thousands of comments that.
So what?
Think about all the thousands of comments that nobody like touches. They just leave in there like.
You're telling me
there's so many in front of me right now.
If someone
I
has
package them,
a sugar daddy or a pack of Pokemon cards, you're going to take the old sugar daddy? No, you're going to take the Pokemon cards.
Some people like sugar daddies. We sell them at my work.
All right. Anyway, another interesting piece of news that I didn't put in the notes here that before we get into our Dialga talk is eBay is buying TCGplayer.com. It's pretty insane. This is a big deal.
That's a big acquisition.
It's a big deal. And I don't know if the exact amount of money they're paying for it, but what I really like about this is both eBay and TCG Player release statements saying, don't worry, the structure of TCG Player will remain the same. No one's losing their jobs. It'll still independently operate. It's just going to have the power, the resources, and the logistical, and mechanical power of eBay behind them to still do what they do and still have that culture that has made TCG Player so awesome. So, a lot of news outlets pick this up because this is a really big deal. And I don't know. I just think it's really good. Oh, $295 million.
Wow. Jeez. Well, that's understandable. I mean, eBay is now doing that that service where they authenticate the cards. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so then they have their vault too, where you can buy a card and then store it in the vault.
Yep.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, no, they're at the forefront. Like the sports card world, the vaulting has been popular for about a year. So it's starting to bleed into collectibles and things like that, which is really cool. And it's cool to see eBay kind of jumping in that because a lot of the vault companies are like brand new startups. So as far as credibility and trust and rapport, you may not trust this new startup that's just popped up into the thing, into the market this month. And then you're like, hey, hold my card in perpetuity, even though you've only been in business a month. So this is just something about eBay saying, hey, I know I can purchase a authenticated card from this seller and I can have it stored by eBay, in their facility. It's just very trustworthy. So I think it's a cool thing. But just check out the link in the description. I'll throw a link to an article in there so you can check out details of this acquisition. But I think it's going to be really cool, and hopefully what this means is things with shipping and things like that might get a little bit tighter with TCG Player, because that's kind of one of the things that with TCG Player that had some inconsistencies was just the way that shipping was considered, because you had
people would just say,
dealers.
"Oh, I don't have that card anymore,"
Yeah.
and then the next day it would go up by $30, and you're like, "Oh, that's why they just wanted to make a quick buck."
Perhaps the rating system of eBay or the shipping tools from eBay will come over, making it easier for sellers. I don't know, but I do know this is really cool. I definitely think this is a good thing. All around. But Adam, that's all I have. We can get into some Dialga V,
some card of the week.
Some card of the week, yeah. And when I picked this card, we've talked about so many different V Max, V Star, all this stuff, but we never talked about Dialga. We had Palkia we talked about, but never Dialga, so I figured, hey, why not? So what's up with this card?
So Origin Forme Dialga V Star. It's sitting at 280 hit points. I mean, same as Arceus V Star. It's metal type, 1 energy, metal blast, 40 plus. This attack does 40 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. That's not really exciting. What is exciting is its Star Chronos attack. It's its V Star power, quote unquote. I don't know why they call it a power if it's
an attack.
Doesn't make sense, but no matter. For 4 metal and 1 colorless energy, it does 220 damage. Its V-Star power says, take another turn after this one. You can't use more than 1 V-Star power in a game. So imagine knocking out your opponent's Arceus V, taking 2 prize cards, and then it's your turn again.
Remember, you have 5 energies.
Yes, it's 5 energies. So we'll get there in a second. So next, you draw and you decide, oh, I've got a boss's orders. Let me take another 2 prize cards. And then you're already up in the prize race, and then all you need is 1 more big attack, and you got the game.
Yeah, but think about it. if the Metal Blast, which is the normal single colorless 40 plus, right? You already have 5 energies attached. It's doing 240 damage that subsequent turn, even if you don't place another energy on it. So within 2 turns, you could do 460 damage over 2 turns. That's crazy. That's super fun.
Is.
That's like that. You can get some big plays out of that. I love that.
And so they're using cards like the Mew from the Celebration set. It says once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in your active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal an item card, put it in your hand, shuffle the rest of the cards. That's good. Because then you use the Radiant Greninja, discard an energy, draw 2 cards. You're drawing a bunch of cards with Crobat V.
Yep.
You're discarding these energies to be able to use them with Metal Saucer, which grabs it from the discard and attaches it. So you basically try to cycle through your deck as fast as possible, and it's pretty doable. You've got like energy searches, battle VIP pass, Ultra Ball, Quick Ball, scoop up nets to bring back the Mew, set the Mew, use a new Mew, scoop up again, use the new Mew, and just keep cycling through. It's such a crazy deck. You've got Training Court to discard the energy, but then get it back if you need to. It's pretty wild. They've got Marnie, Avery to kind of lower bench. Boss's Orders, because you need that. That's how you take the knockouts.
Yep.
After taking a second turn, you've got 4 trekking shoes. It's got a Zacian V in there. Pyukumuku.
Pyukumuku.
Pitch a Pyukumuku. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in your hand, you may reveal it and put it on the bottom of your deck. If you do, draw a card. You can't use more than one Pitch a Pyukumuku ability each turn. But that's good. That's like a free cycle card.
But this deck list that we're looking at is on Pokebeach.com, and they call it V-Star Turbo. Is that because the Metal Saucer kind of it's just what makes it a turbo? Why do they call it turbo?
Turbo is being able to go through your deck so fast.
Okay, that makes sense.
You're basically using your one turn to get all your stuff in play. So if you go second, you can actually use... Oh, okay, no. So you want to go first to get all your stuff played. Because by that time, your opponent's probably has a Sobble. They're trying to get set up. And then the following turn, you're just oh, I got all these things to do. It reminds me of Lost March or Mad Party, where you're going through so many cards so fast to get the cards you need and then be able to use it. And the Star Cronus is not unfeasible. So you attach turn 1. So you've already got 1. And then you get to attach the next turn. So you realistically only need 3 Metal Saucers to get this off. So even if one's prized, there's a high chance that you can get all of these and get all the energies on it.
In a 2-turn swing. That's awesome.
In 2 turns, yeah.
That's sick. That's super cool.
And it's sad to see it decreasing in price, but I don't know. It's something that I'd be willing to test out because that's so cool.
Well, I think that it's decreasing in price just because this deck hasn't performed in elite competition, right? We haven't seen it, in the higher end regionals. We haven't really seen it in the top of worlds. So other decks like Arceus and stuff like that have just dominated. So, it's better for us peasants, right? Because we get a chance to actually buy it at a reasonable price. And not for nothing.
No, I know.
This, the Dialga V, the Origin Forme Dialga V alternate art is one of the coolest looking cards I've seen in a long time. It is the most beautiful, rainbows, sunburst, it just looks so cool. You see the tracking of the moon in the background. It's just such a good looking card. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It's like a work of art.
Yeah. Okay. And then so even with it being a work of art, reading its attacks, metal coating. attach up to 2 metal energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So turn 1, you attach, or so you go. Even if you go second, you get this in the active. You attach, discarding all those metals. You get 2 back. Now you're at 3, and you only need 2 more to get that attack off.
Yeah.
Utilize some switches. You're good.
That's awesome.
You are good.
Oh man, that card looks.
Why is it
good.
$62 though? Holy
I'm telling you, man, it's a good looking card. It's a good looking.
Meanwhile,
card.
the basic Origin Form is $2.64, and the V Star is looking at a solid $7.70. Not bad though.
eBay acquisition driving the market crazy. So funny.
And then there's the Lost Origin booster collections that are coming out, and they have Palkia and Dialga Origin Forms, the full arts from them, and then alt art V Stars.
Oh, that's
so
fun.
Those are coming, and I can only imagine that all you will see is the Dialga one.
Yeah,
because Palkia did so well at Worlds, it's just going to continue to be a force.
Nice. That's awesome. Super cool. Yeah. Oh, meaning you're going to see the Dialga ones because everyone's going to gobble up the Palkia ones?
Correct.
That's funny. All right.
Ken,
you want to open cards?
You want to
rip
into some
packs?
packs?
Yeah. Let's open.
Yeah. I want to open up cards.
Go ahead.
I've been staring at this
Go
pack.
ahead. You go first.
I actually, on the pack art, I know that the listeners can't see it, but I'm going to show. Oh, it's kind of blurred. But I have a Dialga on my pack.
Okay.
I'm opening Astral Radiance.
Nice.
So let's hope I can pull something.
A Dialga. Full art.
Honestly,
full altar.
That would be sick. All right. Code card. LLQ PZDQ PC6BHC. Good luck trainers. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the front, we got a lightning energy, so we're bringing the electricity. Got some spicy seasoned curry. Your active Pokemon is now burned. Heal 40 damage from Oh, that's so good. Magneton, Gapejaw Bog, Barboach. I got a Scyther, Eevee, Heracross, Mantine. Reverse Hollow is a Bronzong. Oh, and a Machamp VMAX.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, that
nice.
is such a nice looking card.
All right. I don't know if I could top that. But I have a pack of Pokemon Go. This is courtesy of Coach Kev. The code is ZDQRX2NP6LJ4B. Good luck. All right. We've got Grass Energy, Slowbro, Candela, Lunatone, Alolan Raticate, Tranquil, Larvitar, Natu, reverses a Pupitar, and my rare is a Hollow Melmetal.
Ooh, there you go.
All right, at least it's holographic. It's not going to beat your...
Isn't those... aren't those Go Packs? Don't they have a hollow, guaranteed?
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, man, so thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Sorry to bring you down.
Thanks for nothing, Willow. Jeez. All right. Well, anyway.
Hey, trainer.
Let's.
Sorry about that, trainer.
Sorry. If you want to pull a good card, make sure you're connected to a good Wi-Fi connection. All right. Let's bring spirits up by talking about a very cute little elephant named Phanpy, because this is what we have for art of the week this week, and there's some really good ones here, and I really adore these cards because they're just really awesome. So the first one,
all of them are cute. I can't.
Yeah, they all are.
I just scrolled all the way to every one of them. How do you even choose one?
Yeah, they're the ones I didn't pick. I didn't pick the one from Neo Destiny, but I'm looking at it on TCG Player right now. It's still adorable. It's so cool. But the first card we're going to look at, and you can check out our blog on PokemonProfessor.com to see these cards and choose which one you like the best. But the first one we're going to be looking at is from Heart Gold Soul Silver. The illustrator is Midori Harada, and it features Phanpy kind of rolling on its back, just looking cute. I don't know how else to say it. It's just like when a dog plays on its back and just squirms around. It just looks like he's having a good time, just playing. And Harada, the illustrator,
it's the long-nosed Pokemon.
It is the long-nosed Pokemon. Harada's been doing work since 1996 for the Pokemon franchise, which is really cool. But she didn't design her first TCG card until 2002. So for the first 8 years of her career, she was doing like different art and backgrounds for some of the books and guides and things like that. And since 2002, she's designed 360 cards. I always am amazed by some of these artists that have done so many different cards. Like what an accomplishment. So cool. But very, very cute card. Love it. So cute.
Yeah, it I mean, it's kind of strange because looking at the grass underneath it and like the flowers, it feels like it should be like super vibrant and like colorful, but it's so like
muted.
Rainy day cloud.
Yeah.
But like the sun's peeking through and just on Phanpy.
Behold. All right, the next one is from Lost Thunder, and Adam, I know you know
Yoshi's Woolly World.
This, yes, this is so amazing. This is
it literally looks like it was taken from Yoshi's Woolly World.
Imigurumi. This is like it says it's one of the the illustrator is Asaka Ito, and Ito is known for this style, which is super cool. But it's one of only a handful of artists that does this Imigurumi style with the crochet, and it's a personal favorite style of mine. I want to collect every card like this. It's just absolutely adorable. The background is like, felt mountains and like little puffy clouds that look 3D. It's just absolutely adorable. It looks like a little art project, like a little diorama of Phanpy. It's just so freaking cute. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Very, very cool. From Lost Thunder, so semi-recent card. The next one we're going to look at is from Plasma Storm, and this one, again, just like it, like if Phanpy was just running through the field on its own, having fun, like being happy. That's what this Phanpy is. It's just like, it looks like he's frolicking around. And this is from Sumiyoshi Kazuki, and Kazuki has been illustrating since Team Rocket. And a lot of the cards, not so much this one, but a lot of Kazuki's cards look like they've been colored with crayons. This one's a little bit more cell shaded than that, but I guess I could see that in the background some of the rocks.
Yeah, I was going to say the crayons look like the rocks.
Yeah.
And the Phanpy looks like that cell shading.
But one of her most recent works is the Meltan from Pokemon Go. Which has become a fan favorite, so that's pretty cool. But I definitely just thought this was a cool one to pick because Phanpy just looks so happy, like it looks natural.
But is Phanpy holding like the giant boulder above it with its nose? Because like the little specks of like the rock. Look
I didn't even think that
coming down.
Maybe
yeah, because it would be weird. It would be weird if it was like.
It's
rock
just a floating
in the sky.
rock, Adam. It's a floating rock in the sky. Yeah. We're talking about this little elephant creature. You're worried about realism. So funny. And then our final example here, which is absolutely adorable, from Vivid Voltage. This is Shibuzo is the artist. And this card features a chilled out Phanpy kind of laying down on like a bed of little like starfish pillows or something like that. But there's a tiny, tiny little Teddy Ursa like stuffed animal chilling right next to it. And it's just absolutely adorable. The color palette is like soft pastel, I guess is probably the best way to put it.
Exactly.
Which is really cool. But in regards to the artist, Shibuzo has been designing since Generations, has done 71 cards. And there's a very diverse style in the artwork across the cards. But I like this one because of like the palette. I just think it's you think pastel colors, you think bright, obnoxious. These are definitely pastel, but they're very subdued. So it's just a very cool blend. And that the little Teddy Ursa just does it for me. It's like, is that your teddy bear, dude? Or is that actually a Teddy Ursa? Is it alive? Or is it just a teddy bear? I don't know.
I think it's a teddy bear. You can see with like the little stitchy marks that are on there.
Yeah, and Adam, you had a honorable mention here, which I don't blame you for.
Yeah, well, I'm so confused as to why you didn't pick this one. This is a clay model of a Phanpy, and it looks so freaking adorable. It's from Deoxys.
This is from Deoxys. Yeah, I know exactly.
And it's literally in the grass or in somebody's yard, like in the dirt. Like it's so cute.
Oh, I want to play with it. Not the card, the Phanpy.
No, you can only play with the cards. Sorry.
Amazing. Super cool. Well, that is our art of the week. Make sure you check out our blog on PokemonProfessor.com so you can take a look at these cards. Let us know on social which one you like best. All right, what else we got going on here, Adam? You want to take a break?
Let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll continue the journey talking about Lost Origins, and then Worlds and McDonald's.
You know what I love about Lost Origin coming out is that they've already announced another set, and Lost Origin isn't even out yet.
Listen, that is the most insane thing. Like, before we go to break, we haven't even gotten any pre-orders that we already pre-ordered, and they're asking for another pre-order. They're like, "Hey, buy more cards. Order them today."
I think
which makes no sense because
of
I didn't
Worlds.
even get the other one.
It's because of Worlds.
I know. It's just frustrating.
Take our money, please. All right,
folks. We'll be right back after this. And we're back. Ken, did you get some hydration?
I did.
Station?
I have a black cherry seltzer, which is delicious.
Ooh.
But I feel very hydrated.
All right.
I do feel very hydrated.
All right, well, let's get through some housekeeping real quick before we continue. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with the fantastic people. We love them. They're just literally the best.
They are.
All the best. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration's in the Discord. We hope to see you in there. Huge thank you to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, Magikarp Diem, Sue, The Cole, TN Comics, Wiz, Turtle Power, and Big Za Minus. Thank y'all so much. And a huge thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith.
Whoop, whoop.
Shout out to Tish Smith sending us Piggly Wiggly t-shirts because people are recognizing us when we walk out. They're like, "Hey, Piggly Wiggly."
You from the
South? It's absolutely hilarious.
I'm like, nope.
Uppity. No. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us. Grab some merch. Leave us reviews. We'd greatly appreciate that because that puts us higher in the search. So when people are looking for Pokemon TCG content, they can find us. All right. Now, let's move on to Lost Origins. Like I had mentioned at the top of the show.
It's Origin, Adam. No S.
What did I say?
You're pluralizing Origins.
It's Lost Origins. I mean,
It's
it doesn't even
not.
make sense to call it Lost Origin.
There can only be one Origin.
I don't know. Anyway, it comes out September 9th, so 10 days as of this recording. Over 190 cards. And yeah, it's part of the Sword and Shield series, which is cool.
That's got to be wrapping up soon.
It is wrapping up.
Yeah.
I don't even... Hang on one second. I have to go now to...
The rotation
Pokemon.
page.
No, I have to go to Pokemon Center because I have to see what it says for... The next set. Oh, Silver Tempest. No, that Silver Tempest is Sword and Shield.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
man.
still, yeah, no. This isn't
I think
the last.
that's got to be the last set because we're gonna have Scarlet Violet soon.
Well, I think because of the thing where like the set didn't come out before Worlds this time, you know, that they didn't like. I think that's why they're squeezing this in. I think that's why the timeline got a little funky because with the new cards not coming out pre-Worlds and then couldn't be eligible. I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it, but yeah, this is. I would imagine that this is it for Sword and Shield with Silver Tempest.
I want to say you're absolutely right because at Worlds, we'll get there in a second, but they did tease the new gimmick, if you will. So like last year at Worlds, we got VMAX, or maybe 2 years ago. When did we get VMAXs? That feels like forever ago. And then, or maybe it was V-Star that they did, and then the previous year was VMAX. So this year's gimmick is they're going back to Pokemon lowercase EX.
Yeah.
So this is like way back when like Eevee would evolve into Jolteon EX. So you're going to have to evolve to get to those powerful EX Pokemon, which is going to hopefully slow down the format. So it's not big basic. Like, here's my Mewtwo that does 1 million damage because it's a basic and it has 3,000 hit points. And that's basically power creep. And I hope that this will bring the power down and try to balance things out, because I have really high hopes for this. I'm very excited. I'm just like, it really like warms my heart. I was going to say melts my heart, but I mean, same difference, to see them bring something like this back.
Yeah, for sure.
I really have high hopes for this game. I mean, there's a lot of money being thrown at it, so it would only make sense as to try to work on it. And hopefully we can see some crazy strategies. That's my hope.
Yeah, and then we could play them on TCG Live.
When that comes out, yeah. If and when. All right, so long story short, this is coming from Pokemon.com. It says an ominous threat looms in the upcoming Pokemon trading card game, Sword and Shield Lost Origin expansion. Your cards can now be cast into the Lost Zone, which is a previous mechanic that they used way back when, which actually was really cool. So I'm excited to see it back.
Like there was a couple cards not too long ago that had some Lost Zone mechanics, right? Wasn't it Gengar VMAX? Right?
No.
What am I thinking?
VMAX.
No, I thought that there was one card recently that was a Lost Zone. I don't remember what the last card was. Anyway, continue.
But it continues on. It says, an abyss from which they cannot be recovered. Don't worry too much, though. A clever player can use the Lost Zone to their advantage. This expansion also includes brand new Radiant Pokemon, more Pokemon V-Star and Pokemon V, and an enormous Pokemon VMAX. So it's a big one. There are also 30 cards with special artwork in the Trainer Gallery subset. Take an early peek at some of the amazing new cards that you can find in the upcoming expansion. Holy cow, we've got a massive Kyurem VMAX, 330 hit points.
330.
Listen, it's got an ability, Glaciated World. Once during your turn, you may discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a water card, or a water energy, attach it to one of your Pokemon. So it doesn't have to be Kyurem. But for 3 water, Max Frost, 120 plus damage. You may discard any amount of water energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 more damage for each card you discard in this way.
That's insane considering that has a base of 120.
Yeah, so that's 270 if you just discard the 3 energies as like a base requirement. 270?
That's sick.
You know, you throw whatever, the Articuno. Okay, does that even work for the Articuno? I don't know. I believe from Pokemon Go there's an Articuno that adds 10 damage to water Pokemon attacks, but it might be basic, so I don't know. But still, that would get the 280, and that would knock out V-Stars. So just something to consider.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's pretty sweet. Then you've got Machamp, 150 hit points. It's a stage 2, so you have to evolve it. It's got the ability Crisis Muscles. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, this Pokemon gets 150 more hit points. What the heck? What the heck?
That's crazy.
300 hit points? Is that like balancing stage 2 Pokemon? That literally is a balance.
That is so cool to see. As a single prizer.
For 2 fighting energies, Strong Arm Lariat does 100 plus. You may do an additional 100 more damage. If you do, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. That's nothing. You put a air balloon on that, you retreat it, and then you get a different one.
Good to go.
Or imagine that, just like a whole army of Machamps all sitting at 300 hit points. And then to mention, okay, your opponent hits you. Okay, let's just say they hit you for like 250 damage or whatever they do. They hit you for 200, 220, whatever it is. Poketurn. No, not Poketurn. That's old school. Scoop Up Net. You just bring it back up, evolve your other Machoke. Oh, look, this one's got 300 hit points. Deal with it.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's so sick.
It's wild.
I'm so excited for this.
It's fun.
And then you've got Barbicle. And anything that like revolves around the Lost Zone has this really cool art that's like around the card, like spewing out from the actual image itself.
Very,
so
very cool.
It's got the ability Lost Block. Your opponent puts any prize cards that they would take in the lost zone instead of into their hand. That's really good. I mean, the fact that it's 3 retreat costs kind of really hurts. I mean, if it was 1 or even 2, honestly, I think it would be a lot better. I think the 3 retreat makes it very difficult to kind of like splash in, pun intended, because it's like a weird water barnacle thing. Oh, barnacles. I really like that. Just the fact that like if they have cards that they know, like Mew VMAX, if you know their Mew VMAX is in the prize cards, they take a prize, they lose it.
Yeah.
They have to deal with your barnacle beforehand.
Love it.
Oh, jeez, the Lost Zone. And then even Lost City, it's got that awesome Lost Zone art coming out of it. So good. Whenever a Pokemon, either yours or your opponent's, is knocked out, put that Pokemon in the Lost Zone instead of the discard pile. That's just as good, if not more brutal.
Wild.
So all recovery, gone. And then in the trainer gallery, shout out to Justin in the Discord. Just Will.
You know, I thought of him immediately when I saw this card.
Yeah, Hisuian Arcanine. Okay, now hear me out. This is so flippin' good. It's a fighting type. It's got 130 hit points. It's stage 1. Evolves from Hisuian Growlithe. The art is gorgeous, so you're going to need 4 copies of this regardless. It has the Shadow as the energy requirement, which means it does not need an energy to use this attack. So it is very splashable, which means you can just throw it in any deck. And speaking of very splashable, its attack name is very vulnerable. 10 damage at its core. If you have no cards in your hand, this attack does 150 more damage.
What?
That is wild. That's
insane.
And if you think, if you can get this off, okay, you get all the cards out of your hand, whatever, you can one-shot an Arceus V Star for free. For free.
Yeah.
The only requirement is getting rid of your hand, but you're going to take 2 prize cards and put them in your hand anyway. You've got like trainer cards. It talks about Quick Ball, Ultra Ball, Cramomatic, Radiant Venusaur. Allows you to fill your hand up after. So, I mean, I honestly, I wouldn't use Venusaur. That's kind of not cool. But I think they're just trying to find use for it. But Justin and I were talking on the side, and I was just saying like how really like it's got a good home right now. Like it is something you play at like a 2/2 of just to have. It's a threat on board.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Moving on. Enough Lost Origin with no S.
Yes.
We're gonna get into Worlds coverage.
Yeah,
how's that sound?
I know that's really good, and like we were saying before, the coverage on Twitch was phenomenal. The production quality was phenomenal. Seeing Frosted Caribou was phenomenal. Just everything about the production was just so stellar. They just did such a good job, and I couldn't believe it. Not a lot of Americans placing high. There was only one American in the top 10, which was pretty wild. Someone from the Czech Republic, Andrei Skubal, takes the whole thing. With Arceus and Flying Pikachu, and we saw Flying Pikachu a couple regionals ago.
Yeah, Azul won.
Yep,
the last regional NAIC, I believe.
And here, the top 3 decks: Arceus, Flying Pikachu. Pretty interesting.
Well, yeah. Did you see the field? Day 2 was so many Palkia.
Yo, what's up with Radiant Charizard everywhere?
Listen, Radiant Charizard was the sleeper.
Yeah, very, very cool.
It's got the ability Excited Heart. This Pokemon's attacks cost colorless less for each prize card your opponent's taken. So it's 1 fire if your opponent's taken 4 prize cards. And it does 250 damage.
Yeah. But
and it's a basic with 160 hit points.
Yeah, no, it's solid, but
that's a lot of heat to take.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I thought that the Worlds coverage was just absolutely awesome. I don't typically watch the junior stuff, but I did watch some juniors, and that was really exciting. But just seeing the level of intensity, in Masters was pretty wild, and it was like stressful, like
you'd see somebody prize like
man.
Like I watched one match and somebody prized like two of their three Genesects, and they only had one in the Mew V Star or the Mew V Max deck, and it was just like, whoa, gosh, I feel so bad. Like they need to take a knockout and get that ASAP.
Yeah.
Like they need those on the board so they can run through their deck and draw the cards.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a really, really awesome production, and I don't know, it just seems like this year more so than previous years. Like I'm just really excited for rotation. I don't know what it was about this time around. Maybe just seeing such like trending decks or so many people using the same decks. I don't know. I just want something new. So I'm excited for things to rotate out, because that's happening really soon, right?
Yeah.
Let me look up that date.
I don't know the exact date. Jeez, I feel like a noob. Yeah, you don't know the exact date? No. Yeah, but Worlds was insane. So many great players. Like, congrats to everybody that did well. Congrats to anybody that just went. I mean, I'm sure you got one of those London Pikachus, plushies.
Yeah.
It just looked like so much fun. And I'm sure, like, when I was in Worlds in DC, like, nothing feels better than just being in a place where you're surrounded by so many people that love the game just as much as you do.
Yeah. No, I
in all its forms.
I
like,
agree.
it's insane.
Oh, next rotation will not occur until early 2023. Ooh. Really? Interesting. But no, I agree with you, man. It was just the vibe at this event seemed amazing. What was one of the cool things about the coverage too? They didn't just show the stage; they showed a lot of the, what was the name of the place? I forget, the Excel Stadium or whatever, wherever they were. It was just like the facility itself was so cool. And seeing like, all the Pokemon Go content creators covering it, all the TCG creators covering it. It just seemed that like there were so many creators in attendance that we got to see like so much more coverage and behind the scenes than we normally ever do for a World. So it was really neat. Very, very cool.
Yeah, there was so much excitement, honestly. I know that they talked about how like the next season they weren't doing any like smaller local level events.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Like they're doing pre-releases. Like I feel
but those aren't points bearing events though. Like there's no.
No, I know, but if you're hosting an event like that, like you have no excuse to have a normal like store championship or a state championship or something. Like I miss cities. I
don't know if it's necessarily about
states.
Safety anymore. Like it might just be about them not wanting, like maybe it's a quality control thing. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't necessarily know if it's about.
Because the only thing that I can think of is they're so focused on like the streaming aspect that they only want to have these big events and make it some sort of spectacle. Like a spectacle.
But even if you had local game play, local league play, you're still going to have those big events. So what's the harm? Maybe they don't want to deal with the logistics of points and that whole thing.
But you have so many people that like have no desire to like fight for the points because I have to go all over the country to get points.
That's the point.
I know, but it costs money.
Oh, that's a topic.
And it's
for
like they're already selling a bunch of
day.
packs. So yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Anyways,
but let's talk about McDonald's.
Okay, so McDonald's came out with Pokemon Match Battle TCG Happy Meals. Each Happy Meal Match Battle box contains 4 card boosters. Each booster pack contains 1 foil card, 1 instruction sheet, 1 coin, which is like a cardboard cutout, which is, I think, so funny.
Yeah.
1 spinner and 1 card box. Happy battling.
So
that's coming straight from Pokemon.com.
The Happy Meal box itself is the coolest thing because it's just bright yellow. It has Pikachu ears. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's the same one they've done many times. The pack itself looks like a Diamond and Pearl era.
Oh yeah,
pack. It's so reminiscent of that. It's got Pikachu on there. And it just says Match Battle. It's honestly, it's hilarious. So my son wanted McDonald's, so I go, okay. And I have not gone into a McDonald's or gone to a McDonald's to get any of these. I've heard so many stories of people just like going in and being like, oh no, we still have Space Jam stuff, or they have a different toy or something. So I didn't want to get my hopes up until I knew they were probably there. But my son asked to go to McDonald's. I said, okay. And he's like, I gotta get a Happy Meal. I want the apple slices. And I said, okay. And I didn't mention anything about the Pokemon toys or anything. And so we pull up and he's like, yeah, I want a cheeseburger. No, nothing on it besides just cheese and the meat. And I said, okay. He gets, and like Pikachu, the Pikachu box is on the thing, but he doesn't even like care. He doesn't even notice it. We pull up, they hand us the Happy Meal. It's not the bright yellow Pikachu. It's a Space Jam box.
Oh.
And so I hand it to him and I pull away. And I said, what's the first thing you do? He's like, check my hamburger and make sure it's made correctly. I said, yep, because I'm not coming back. I'm not going back through that line. So he did. And then he goes, then I like pull out and I start driving away. And I hear in the background, he's like, Dad, I got a pack of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, really? And I was like, you can open them. And he's like, okay. And then he opens them. He's like, I don't think I got anything good. And then he hands them to me, and he's got the Pangoro, the Drampa, and the foil Gossifleur, and a Pikachu. And I was like, I'm pretty sure the Gossifleur's cool. It's hollow, right? And he's like, nah, I don't think these are good. So it was really funny. It was so funny when he was just, but he was like, what's this little like spiky thing? And I was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you spin it or something. So yeah. I don't think the toy aspect is really anything. Even my brother was like, I don't know what those are. Because my brother, he went and got like 4 or 5 Happy Meals. So I had seen the cards prior, but
not the thingy.
Yeah.
Well, here's my experience. So it was very well documented by the YouTubers that you couldn't buy the cards alone this time around. So when they were here last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was, I was able to buy a bunch of packs just outright. It was perfect. I don't want the food. So this time I pull up to the drive-thru and I'm like, hey, you guys got the Pokemon cards? She's like, yeah. I go, can I buy them on their own? And he's like, yeah. I go, oh my goodness, they're going to let me do it. This is really happening. I go, I'll take 10. He's like, all right, pull around first window. Pull around to the first window. Manager, sorry, can't do it. I'm like, come on. I was like, you're killing me, Smalls. So I ended up buying 2 Happy Meals. I brought them to work and gave them to my coworkers. But I do have 2 packs here. I'll have to open them on camera. They both have the number 1 on it. But I don't know. This is always a promotion. It's just a lot of nostalgia here because they've been, I don't know, man. They've been doing this for 20 years, right? Like, remember Burger King? Burger King had it originally.
Burger King had the original, like,
the
Pokeball toys from Pokemon,
coins,
the first movie.
So I don't know when McDonald's took over, but they've been doing fast food promotions for forever. So just very cool to see. Still cool to see.
But like, what's weird about these is that, like, I'm pretty sure the Drampa and the Pangoro that, like, I got are rares in, like, the proper set. I don't know. It's just not exciting.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll put a link in the
to me,
description
they're just not
to the
exciting.
card list. I think it was Pokebeach. I think Pokebeach put out the list of all the cards that you could possibly get. Leddybo, Rowlet, Gossifleur, Growlithe, Victini, Lapras, Pikachu, Chinchou, Flaffy, Tynamo, Cutiefly, Beware, Pangoro, Drampa, Smeargle.
And it does look like there are books available, and 2 of them are Pokemon. Actually, all 4 of them are.
Is that the toy
Right?
portion?
It's all... No, it's 2 of them.
12 toys available, including 4 game cards, a spinner, and a coin. I don't know.
Yeah, but it shows at the bottom, it says books are available. August 9th, and it shows 2 different Pokemon ones. So that's what I'm going to go after.
Yeah, I want the book.
It's like a 2-page story.
Happy Meal readers. That's funny. But Adam, that's a show, dude. We did it.
That is a show. So there's so much. And if we missed something, please write in. Let us know. Oh, Justin wrote us an email.
Did he? He did.
He said he did.
He did. Hold on. Where's my phone? Sorry, Justin. I got you right now. I'm about to read this email right meow as soon as I get to it in just a second. I got so many emails. I got so many.
We just got to search Justin.
I know. I don't know which email he sent it to because I have 500 emails.
Probably a special conditions one.
Well, I know, but there's so many. Okay. All right. Wait, where is it? No, Justin. All right. He says, the return of Pokemon EX. Greetings, gents. Justin here. It was thrilling weekend of Pokemon Worlds and the introduction of the new and new/old mechanic. You know what has me the most excited? Little EX has me thinking we could get an ultra rare Arcanine for once. Arcanine's lone ultra rare card was Arcanine EX from EX Legend Maker. You might be thinking surely it had others, right? Wrong. There's the character rare coming up in Lost Origin. That's the one we were just talking about. And it had a break card, but it was a promo. Everything else is just holos, commons, and uncommons. What do you guys think? I'm praying to Arceus that we get one. Also, can I make a suggestion for Arcanine for Art of the Week sometime? I'm curious what you guys think is the best. Until next time, Justin. Oh, and he attached a picture of the old Arcanine EX. Wow. So this is cool that it's coming back for Arcanine. That's really cool. You know what? We'll do Arcanine next week for Art of the Week.
For sure.
For sure. Justin, thank you for writing in. That's so awesome. So super cool. But yeah, Adam, you even said it. You're like, yeah, the nostalgia of like lowercase EX. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited.
No, that's cool.
And thank you so much, Justin, for writing in.
Yeah.
And if you want to be like Justin,
special conditions
you can also
at PokemonProfessor.com. Right in.
Exactly. You can leave us a voicemail. You can text us, send us a picture at 732-835-8639. Don't forget about PokemonProfessor.com to check out our merch and all the connect with us, all the social places. And remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.